We're
We're
live!
live.
Yay!
Good job.
Hello and welcome, everyone. It's been a long time since we did a Spooning Meeples Boardcast. And today we're doing a Spooning Meeples Boardcast involving Ricky Broyle and Nigel Pine, and we're going to be playing Oddball Aeronauts 2, which, oh, that's upside down. There we go. Oddball Aeronauts 2 is currently available on Kickstarter, and actually, before I forget and get too into this, we should probably have an audience, so I'm going to tweet. I just tweeted out if you guys want to, like, retweet. I'm going to get some folks in here. So, it's available on Kickstarter right now, and introduces 2 new factions, as well as some new rules for playing with up to 3 or 4 players. And so we're actually going to be playing a 4-player free-for-all. So we're not doing teams this year. It's not US versus UK. It's going to be just straight up. Well, I guess it's still US to UK, but instead of being on teams, we're just going to duke it out. So, so Nigel here is the designer of this beautiful, beautiful game, and he is going to very quickly explain the rules for the new mechanics. If you guys aren't aware, Oddball Aeronauts is a tabletop card game where you actually don't need a table to play. So we're all going to be playing from our various locations, me in my kitchen, Rhiannon at Lobster Trap, Ricky, I believe, is in his office, and Nigel looks like he is also in his kitchen.
Conservatory. Close. Conservatory. Yeah.
Well, it's better than the shed. You were in the shed last year, so you've upgraded.
I've upgraded, yeah. I've got some windows in behind me now, so...
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, Nigel, I'm going to pass it over to you so you can teach our viewers, as well as myself, how we're playing the new multiplayer or more-player version.
Sure. Okay. So, with the new Oddball Aeronauts, we've got 2 new factions. One of them,
Tiffany,
Mechanauts.
one second.
Yeah.
You need to undo camera thing or switch over to him, I guess.
I have it on him on mine.
Oh, okay. So I just got a text from Robin saying that they can only see you and your quirkiness. So.
It could. I'm a red panda today.
Red panda. Sorry, I'm a liar. It's
No, you're fine. Let me double check on the stream as well. We might as well figure this out now before it gets too crazy.
Welcome to a typical Spooning Meeples event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've got the same.
It is totally on Nigel right now.
Excellent.
Okay.
Cool. Right then. So yeah, Oddball Aeronauts 2, double the trouble. So 2 new factions. On your left, your right, I don't know. This one, 3 kingdoms. And here we've got Mechanauts, as well as we can play with up to 4 players. So when you're playing with 3 or 4 players in a full-on, let's all just duke it out and see who whacks each other out of the sky quickest. You would get your 26 faction cards. You get the mercenaries, which you add in, and then just 1 event randomly placed in. You can pick your mercenary, but you would only have 1 event. Okay, so those go into your deck. You would shuffle your deck out, and your bottom 3 cards would end up getting placed down. Now, I'm actually using decks here that I've printed out. I haven't got the lovely decks that these other guys have got, but no, mine are hand printed out, and so they've got no backs on it. But there we go. So those bottom 3 would form your discard pile. So for those that haven't played Oddball Aeronauts before, you're basically choosing up to 3 cards every round. When you discard a card, you turn it face over, and it goes right at the bottom. When you recover cards, you go down to the first face down one, flip it over. That's recovering your cards. Now, whoever runs out of cards first loses. In 2 players, obviously, then an opponent wins. In 3 or 4 player, when somebody runs out of cards, everybody else then totals up how many cards that they've got left remaining. Whoever's got the most wins. Okay. So what we'll do is as we're going along, we'll talk you through the game and talk you through what we're doing, and yeah, let's see how this goes. Now,
Awesome.
Yeah. The lead player is right, Tiffany. You can jump in any time. So there's a lead player in the game. Usually we would play rock, paper, scissors with 2 players, but with 3 or 4, just randomly go for it. And I don't mind being lead player I'll put myself up front and centre. So.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
I know. That's my excuse if I lose at the end. Well, I was lead player. It's a disadvantage. Got to have your way out. So the first thing that we do, I'm actually using Three Kingdoms decks. So is Ricky and Tiffany and Rhiannon are using Mechanauts decks. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use my Mechanauts card so you can't see what I've got. You'll see on the card there are 3 skills. Top is sailing, middle is guns, bottom is boarding. So the first thing we do is decide which skill we are going to use, and the lead player announces first. Before that, in a 3 or 4 player game, I have to decide who is going to be my target. So obviously there's only really one target to go for because she claims to be the US champion. It's got to be Rhiannon, really, first up. So I will be facing off against her, and I will announce my skill first.
It's not a claim, it's the fact, Nigel.
Oh, it's a very dubious claim, actually, I think.
Well, there is recorded evidence of my championness, so...
Yeah, these things could be rigged, as you well know. You well know. So yeah. I'm going to go with sailing first.
Sailing. I don't like that action. I am going to do boarding.
Okay. Now, Ricky and Tiffany need to decide which skill they're going to use. So, Ricky.
All right.
Okay. So how do we decide?
Sorry.
We can choose whatever we wish, right?
Whatever your lowest total is going to be is what you should play.
Right.
Oh yeah,
okay.
totally.
That's a top tip.
Coming from a U.S. champ, right there.
Top tip.
Top tip.
Okay. I started.
Right. Well, I'm going sailing.
Okay.
How do we?
Tiffany?
Who's? Nigel, how would we determine like who's the center ability, or is that the CNTR?
Counter. That will come in right at the end. So.
Got it. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be I guess I'll be boarding.
Okay. That means the Brits go sailing, and the Americans, as usual, want to go straight in there and sneak it out with their swords and stuff. So,
no, were you going to say something? Rhiannon?
No. Be un-American and keep my rude thoughts to myself.
The first on the internet, everybody.
Yep.
Right then, so all together we have to declare how many cards we want to play on the count of 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then on 3, go how many cards, okay?
Alright.
Here we go then. So 1, 2, 3. I've gone 2, Rhiannon 3, I think Ricky's 2, and Tiffany 1?
Yep.
Right. Okay. So I'm playing 2 cards, and hopefully you can see that. On my top card, which is there, the one with the picture, I use the stat that's on the side of that, which is 5, and then I add the plus on, so I'm on 10 basically for my total. And Rhiannon?
Oh, I muted her. Sorry. Hang on.
Good.
It's not letting me unmute.
That's how people prefer me anyway. I have 11.
11. Okay. So, tough luck to me. So, Rhiannon beat me, and you went boarding, didn't you?
I did go boarding.
Okay. So, I have to get rid of the cards that I played, and I get rid of an extra one. Rhiannon gets rid of the cards that she played, and she gets 1 back. That's the win effect of boarding, basically. If you win, you get 1 card back, and your opponent has to discard an extra one. So, Ricky, what was your total?
I think my total is 8.
Okay. Think.
Because I've got
no.
I've got a trick on my top card.
Right. Okay.
That says I can support with guns or boarding, right?
Okay, so what was your second card that you were playing off? Has it
This
got
is
the...
beautiful panda, and he has +4 boarding. So I've got 4 sailing +4 boarding.
Now, that, what was your top card, sorry? Can't quite see that. I think you'll find that it's got like a support and an asterisk, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yep. So basically your second card
Yes.
has got to have, you see that asterisk there at the top of that box? It has to have that on it in order for you to be able to use that trick.
Oh, what's fine? Okay.
So
That means I've got 6 then.
so you've got 6. Okay. Now, fortunately for you, I was playing sailing, so you don't take any more, discard any more cards. So you just discard the cards that you played. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. And then Tiffany, what was your total?
My total is actually 0.
0. Yeah, that's a really good card to have on top.
Yeah. Starting the game right with a nice supporter card, which means that its main attack doesn't have anything. But it's really helpful if it's not the main guy.
Yeah.
It happens to be the main guy. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
In this case, though, you just discard that one card, and because I was playing sailing, you don't discard any more. Now, as Rhiannon was the only person who beat me, that means Rhiannon is now the lead player, and she has.
Rhiannon is going for an adventure. It looks like through Lobster Trap. Rhiannon is actually at a gaming convention event right now. For those who don't know, and so she is playing Oddball Aeronauts with us from the internet while at a game convention, because that's dedication, folks. So she's currently exploring and looking for a new place. I don't think she realizes she's still muted.
No.
She might. I don't know. Okay.
I did mute it because I had to go upstairs and all sorts of things. I'll be in the room in just a second.
But, I mean,
So talk amongst yourselves.
to prove how versatile Oddball Aeronauts is right now, she could play with us while she was walking. Probably not while she was trying to hold a camera at herself, though, at the same time.
I can only do so much, Tiffany, so much.
I believe in you. Yeah, so, well, oh my goodness, I should have shuffled better. So the thing with Oddball Aeronauts is you can, I muted again, Rhiannon, just in case I muted you. You can actually look through your cards, because you're staring at your hand, this way up. So I can actually look through my deck. I'm not going to put it so close that Nigel and Ricky can see what I'm doing, or what I have. So you can kind of pre-plan and see how your game's going to go, potentially. And I can tell you right now, I'm not starting strong. That 0, yeah. Okay, then. So, oh, yeah.
Okay. Should be a lot quieter and a lot more still now.
Yeah.
That's better. There you go.
So thank God. And I fixed my deck while I was coming up, so, whatever.
Yeah, she's
Nigel can have his special designer deck, and I will play.
Now, Nigel, can you remind us on the rule about events?
Yeah. Okay, so on events, as it's a 4-player, we have to work out who is the target first. So Rhiannon is lead because she beat me the last round, and she needs to pick a target. In multiplayer, you can't pick the same target twice. Now, obviously, it's Rhiannon as the target. She's free to pick any of us to be. Go for it.
I think Ricky needs to be attacked.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. So with events,
What
if
point do I declare my event?
You what?
What point do I declare my event? Do I do that now? That's the first step, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we have whoever has. This is a lay genie. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Cool. I've got lay genie, and it says the player with the highest, and this is our top card only.
Mm-hmm.
The player with the highest sailing this round gets a bonus. So
I
We
have
got-
6.
I have 4.
And Nigel, we add the big number with the support number, right?
That's right. Big number plus
Okay.
support number.
You'll have 6.
5.
7.
Cheater.
Is it the big number and the little number on our top card only?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got 7.
So it'd only
Cool.
be.
And then do I tell the effect of that now, Nigel?
So I guess you're resolving the event, are you? Sorry, I got kicked out on the internets there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Only
Highest ceiling.
the lead. Yeah, only the lead and the target resolve. So you wouldn't take Tiffany's amount into account.
Okay.
Oh, so just me.
So
Alright.
yeah, just you and Ricky. Yeah. So who's
So he wins. So he gets something super awesome.
Yes. Can I keep that super awesome secret, Nigel? Or do I have to reveal it?
you should reveal it at this point. Yeah.
Okay, well, I've got +2 guns. Here we go. Can you see?
Okay.
So that probably means, yeah, you're going to get some guns coming your way.
All right.
Dun, dun,
All right.
dun.
I am going to just, meet your firepower with firepower and do guns also.
Okie dokie.
It's probably foolish, but that's fine.
Wondering if I should. Who goes next, Nigel? Is it you or I?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Either of us can commit to it. I'm going to go sailing, and you?
I'm gonna cry a little bit. I'll go boarding. No. Yes. Yeah, I'll do boarding.
Okay. So, Rhiannon, if you want to call us in then.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Looks like Rhiannon has about as good a hand as I did.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It could be. Go on then. What
All
you got,
right.
Rhiannon?
I have 5.
Okay.
What you got, Ricky?
I have 8.
Oh, I couldn't
That's my
beat
2
you.
birds.
Oh,
I've
that's
got 2.
irritating. That's okay. All right. So I'm going to lose that one plus 2 other cards. 1,
Yep.
2.
So, when someone wins with guns, the opponent has to discard an extra 2 cards. That's why Rhiannon discarded the extra 2. Okay. And Tiffany, what was your result?
12.
12. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as you weren't the target or the lead, you get 2 cards back, basically. So you discard this, however many you played, and then recover 2.
Yay! So
I
you got
had 10. So, again, compared to Rhiannon's, I beat that. So I would then get with sailing 2 cards back.
So because I was boarding, I wouldn't get 2 cards back. I would only get 1, right? Or is boarding 2 now?
No, because you weren't lead or target, if you beat the lead, it doesn't matter. You always get 2 cards back in the multiplayer.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So it looks like the US champion crumpled at that point, and we all managed
It's the
to defeat
second
her.
turn in. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm not worried about it.
And now, as all 3 of us ended up in that round beating Rhiannon, she can pick one of us to be the lead player. Her choice.
I think Tiffany needs to start us off.
Oh, good. Okay.
So you need to pick a target, and it can't be Ricky because he was target last time.
Well, I mean, I know we're not supposed to be U.S. versus U.K., but I'm going to maintain it. So, Nigel, I'm coming for you.
Okay, moving on.
Of course, I have to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. That's a tragedy. Okay. I guess I'll do cannons.
All right. Okay. I'm going to go sailing.
Just like out and about on your yacht.
And who
Ricky?
chooses from us? Is it me?
Yep.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go sailing.
I would like to board.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, do you want to call us in then, onesie girl?
I would. All right. Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Ricky.
I'm probably not going to do very well. Nigel, I got 8 coming your way.
Okay. So, I've actually got, to begin with, 4 and 3 is 7. But I have this trick here, +2 to sailing. But next round I'll get -1 to everything. So I'm going to use that trick, which basically then beats you, and I win and get 2 cards back.
Yep. And so I lose my 2 plus another 1. Yeah.
You don't know I was sailing, so you don't lose any more. Just the 2 that you played.
I don't lose 1 for having lost. We don't do
No,
that.
he sailed.
No, because I sailed. You don't have to lose any more cards.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Ricky, what'd you get?
I got an 8.
Oh, Ricky, I have 7.
Ah.
Well,
Close.
you're comparing 2 Tiffany's here. So Ricky, you're 8, and what did you get, Tiffany?
I had 8.
You had 8, so that's just a draw. So
That's a draw.
Ricky, yep.
But he's comparing to me, and I have 7.
No, you can.
Oh, he just
you
goes
always
against
compare with the
Tiffany.
lead player.
Oh.
In the multiplayer,
So my
with the lead player.
My cannons beats you, Rhiannon, which is the tragedy.
Guys, that was stupid, Tiffany.
It was only 8.
Yeah, it took me 3 cards to get to 7, so.
Ouch.
That's okay. That's
There we
okay.
go.
Can I show the camera my the card backs?
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with it. Nigel, are you okay with it?
Because Nigel's cards are rubbish. They're like plain white. Mine are pretty and they have the Royal Delight on the back. So thank you, Nigel. Thank you for my custom deck.
You're welcome.
Very pleased.
Yeah, Nigel sent each of us a custom deck. So if you can see, I have the Mechanauts Megalith class airship, and you can see it says the 1s are down at the bottom for my custom name deck. Rhiannon's named is fantastic as well. I don't know, are you playing with custom?
I am. It's Throat Punch. So, not what I've been doing so far this game, by the way, but what will need to be done after we're finished, I have a feeling.
Oh no, and I'm sitting here next week.
This is why I'm only ever going to play Oddball Aeronauts with you across the Atlantic Ocean.
Through the internet, yes.
All right,
It's smart.
So who's lead next, Nigel? Is it you? Because you
It will
won?
be me, yeah, because I was the only person that beat you, so I am in lead. And because of that trick I had last round, everyone remember I'm -1 on all my skills this round. So I'm going to pick as my target. I'm going to go Ricky.
Nigel.
Just because, you know.
Just because.
Just because. Yeah.
Hey, Nigel, can I ask you a question?
No?
The rules
ahead.
question. The rules question. Now that you're facing off against me, some of these tactics. This is a new feature we see in the V2. So in the first version of Aeronauts, we didn't have these support cards, and we didn't have these asterisks. I think they're going to be cogs. Is that right on the final print?
Yeah, on the final print, they're going to be a form of
Can you remind us what? Can you tell us what they mean? Those cogs on your trick.
Yeah, basically is because the Mechanauts, you'll notice, don't have magic. They are not inclined towards magic. So instead of that, they have some tricks that if you can line up 2 cards, let me just see if I can get 2 that can be seen. So lady here has got a trick there that says support, and it's showing a little asterisk, but that will be a cog. So basically, if you get a second or third card that then has, in this case, you can see it's that little asterisk there, which will be a cog. So that basically means if you play that along with that one, so your support card has got the asterisk on it, which will be a cog, it means that you can use this trick. And these tricks usually, well, they are better than a normal trick, but obviously you've got to try and sync it up so that you're using a card that has got the asterisk come cog on it to then be able to use that. So whereas other decks have got magic in it, the Mechanauts mainly have got this ability to try and marry up in order to bring in these
Brilliant.
tricks. Okay. So yeah, I was going guns then, Ricky.
I'm going guns. Okie dokie. I'm going to go. I'm going to go guns with you.
Okay.
He's gunning for you.
He's
Gunning.
gunning. Yeah. So you poke the bear and he comes at you. Guns blazing. Yes, Tiffany.
I think I am going to go gunning as well. Let's all go gunning, everybody.
I am not going to do that. I am going to sail.
Okay. Trying to get a dirigible out of the way of all these cannons firing off, obviously.
I don't need to be in the middle of this mess, for sure.
Right then. So, on
Fire
three.
away.
Here we go. 1, 2, go. Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting. So, I have got a grand total of 5 plus 3 is 8, but I have that -1 from the last round, so I'm only on 7.
You picked me, Nigel. I've got 6.
Hey,
Wow.
who would have figured? So, yeah, Ricky has to discard an extra 2. What have you got then, Tiffany?
I feel foolish for going with 3 now, but I actually have 15.
Damn.
I think you win.
Okay. So
I just have
that makes
5.
my 7. So you would then get 2 cards back because you weren't the target. You don't do any damage to me, fortunately, but you managed to recover 2 cards.
Sad.
And
By the way,
Rhiannon?
2 cards is good.
How does she recover 2 cards if she did guns?
Because it's a multiplayer, this is the point of having someone who's a lead and a target. The lead will only get impacted by what the target does, okay? And the other 2 players, no matter what they do, if they beat me, they get 2 cards back, no matter what. Because otherwise, you can imagine all of a sudden, if you all play guns and you all beat me, I'm suddenly discarding 6 cards, and the game lasts 2 rounds.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I had 5 for sailing.
5 for sailing. Okay.
Yeah.
So
then
I beat
still
you
lose
as
2
well.
cards. Yeah.
Yeah. So you would have to discard an extra 2, I'm afraid.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
Cool. So Rhiannon beat me, so she is now back as lead again.
Tiffany.
Sorry, not Rhiannon. Tiffany. Jesus.
The red
Apologies.
panda.
Get it together, Nigel.
One of us is wearing an animal suit, and the other is not.
I'm not going to say it.
You know, it's just because it's warm, all right? Cold. The
And it's
sun
early in the
is just
morning where
now
you are.
rising.
Rolled out of bed in a onesie. I do like it.
No, I rolled out of bed and then put on a onesie so I'd be wearing something.
Also appreciated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you need a target then.
I know.
I think it's you, Nigel, for
Yeah, it's
questioning her
gotta be.
onesie prowess.
Come on, man.
All right then. I can take it.
I don't know if I want to deal it out, though. That's half the problem right now. But, oh, dang. I'll be doing boarding.
Okay. I'm going to go sailing.
Come sail away, come sail away. I don't know. Okay. Rhiannon.
I have a question again about the counter thing, Nigel. When does that happen?
Counter is basically a bit like the defense. So you would, once you've announced what your total score is,
Yep.
if you're less than your opponent, then you can use counter. So we'll come to that if that happens. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do guns.
Well, that is a very interesting noise in the background, somebody.
I think
It might
that's
be
where
like
I
Fisher.
am. It's the seagulls going off. Bear with me.
That's just
I'll just go and shoot them. Hold on a second.
I'm going to go for sailing.
All right, so everybody is declared. Nigel is
Back.
going. Okay, you're back. It's like he's going to pester the seagulls. All right.
Everyone's got to have a hobby.
All right, everybody. And the one, I have to figure out what I'm actually going to do. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I feel like, all right. So I'm coming at you with 3 cards, Nigel. Boarding, it's going to be 10.
10. Damn. Okay. So I just had 3 plus 2 is 5, but this is where counter come in. Because I'm less than you, I can use my counter. Unfortunately, it's only plus 4, so I'm still beaten by you. But what that would actually do is if I'd end up with a higher result than you, then we both would have applied our win effect. So yeah, that's how counter works.
So this, okay, so I have a trick on my lead guide that says support asterisk boarding, and then it says support with the other 3. And I have because I went with 3, my third dude has an asterisk. So does that mean that because he's the right support type, I can pick what I support with him with?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well then I'm 11.
Okay. Well, that made no difference to our result, obviously, but there we go.
Might help me against them. Who knows? Who knows?
Indeed. So you're on 11. You did boarding, yeah?
Yeah.
So you get to recover a card, and I discard 1.
Sorry, I was just victory posing. Rhiannon?
So I have 4, but I also have a counter of plus 9.
Holy smokes!
So I'm pretty sure math says that's a 13.
Ouch.
Yeah. Okay. So the counter means you would both apply your winning effect. So Tiffany, you don't get any more cards back, but Rhiannon, you have to discard 1 extra because of the boarding from Tiffany. And then you'll get to recover 2 cards.
Okay.
Because you beat her. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I like that. Still got to get hit.
I'm not having much fun down here, but I only played 1 card, fortunately. So I've got 3. I also have a counter, so I've got 7. I'm still yet to win something. But at least I turned up, right?
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
Yes. You're putting forth your best effort, and that's all that
So I'm
matters.
discarding an extra card for the boarding effect, I believe.
Yeah. Cool.
So
So, Tiffany, you still lead.
am I lead again, or do I pick? Even though she... Or did she do it even though she did the counter?
Oh, because I wasn't the target?
Okay. But, so do I actually do lead again, or do I pick?
You are lead again, and then you just have to pick someone else to be the target and not me this time, because I was last time.
Well, Rhiannon, I think I'm gonna have to aim at you now. I think I'll go sailing. Yeah.
I am going to do guns.
All right, Nigel?
I am also going to go guns.
Guys, guns aren't the answer.
They are. Well, we'll see.
All right, Ricky.
I'm going to go sailing.
Okay. All right, here we go. Ready? And
All right, what am I doing? All right.
1, 2, 3. It won't be hard to beat me, guys.
I knew it was going to be overkill. That's fine. That's fine.
no.
That's why guns aren't the answer.
I have sailing for 5.
So I have guns for 6.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
I don't need to use the counter, so I don't have to use the counter, right? That's optional.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't
Okay.
use it. It's only if you
Okay.
lose that you use counter.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Sorry. So 6.
Oh, sad face. So I lose 2
You
cards.
have to discard an extra 2. Damn.
I've got 8.
Hey, Ricky wins. So you get 2 cards back, Ricky.
Cool.
Okay.
Do I get another 2 back for beating the winner as well? Just the 2.
Just the 2 back, unfortunately. Yeah, nice try. Yeah.
Don't you think that rule should be amended?
Well, I could always come in with the designer rule, couldn't I? As you're a Brit. Yeah, why the hell not? Take another 2.
If you're in the UK, add this to your score.
I had a dismal 0 on mine, so
Oh.
there we go. But what was it you picked, Tiffany? You were sailing, yeah?
Yeah, I was sailing.
Yeah, so I don't have to discard anymore now. I've got a trick that isn't in the base in the original game, which is being able to promote a card. So it says here, next round, promote 1 card from top 5. So what I can do with that is I can look down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and any of those cards I can bring it up to the top.
I saw that earlier, but didn't understand it. So I was like, I'm going to leave that alone.
Dear, oh dear. You can always ask, dear.
That was before. So since I beat her and I was a target, I go now? It's my lead?
Exactly, you are now. Both you and Ricky won, so Tiffany picks one of you two to be the lead.
Oh.
I think it's Ricky's turn to take charge. Sorry.
Well, that was the first one he won, so that's fine.
Thank you. I fought hard for that. Okie dokie. Right. So I pick a target. I'm going to go for... who was target last time?
Rhiannon.
I was going to pick Rhiannon.
Oh, darn.
Okay, Tiffany, you're my target.
All right.
And I'm going guns.
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 I think I'll be boarding.
Okay.
I'll be boarding. I don't know what that voice was. I'm not responsible for the voices I make this early in the morning.
I'm going to go sailing.
I am going to board.
Ichi's gonna growl at me, apparently.
Okay. Are we all ready?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
What is that? 2?
2.
2. I'm 2 as well.
Well, I've got 10 guns.
I got 9 boarding.
Oh,
That's rough.
that's rough. An extra 2 from your deck. I only had 7 sailing, so I have to discard an extra 2 as well. As the ones that I played.
Well, I have 6, but I have a counter of 7, and again, I'm pretty sure math means that's 13, which is higher than your number. So,
Good job.
fun.
So
Ricky.
you still, Rhiannon, you still have to discard the extra 2 from his guns.
I won't
but
do it. I'm not doing it. I'll do what I
but what
want.
skill did you pick?
I get 2 back, right?
Did you go sailing then?
Well, I beat him. Only the target gets 2 back.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Sorry. You...
Who designed this?
Okay, I have a trick on here that says, is this how does this work in 4-player? It says next round, opponent is the lead.
Ah, so that was your top card, was it, that you just played?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Okay, so even though you won, you can pick one of us to be the lead, basically. Simple as that.
Fabulous. Okie dokie. Tiffany, you are my target. You're the lead.
Even though I didn't win? Oh, right.
Yeah, that's a trick.
Nigel. I'm going to talk to Nigel. That's what that meant.
I mean, we had to look that up on Google Translations, actually. So,
I'm going to be boarding.
I'm also going to go boarding.
Interesting.
That's different.
I am. What the hey? I'll board as well.
Okay. I'm sailing. In the words of Rod Stewart. Ready?
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. What do you got then, Tiffany?
Because I'm amazing. I have 9 with 3 cards.
Okay.
But my trick says protect 1 card. So what does that mean, Nigel?
What that means is at the end of this round, when you have to get rid of those 3 cards, normally you can actually keep hold of one of them, either your second or third card. You can't actually keep the card that's got protect as a trick on it. Can't keep that one, but any of the other cards you played, you can keep as your top card next round.
And that's regardless of if I win or lose, right?
Exactly, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Okay. So, to start with, I've got 4 plus 3, 7, but I have a magic trick. Can I use magic? So,
my top... Go ahead.
Yeah, if your top card, it's like my top card has got this shadow emblem down in the bottom. If yours has got a shadow emblem on it, I can't use magic. But if it's like my second card here and it's got light one on it, I can use magic.
My third card has the shadow, but not...
It's only your top card that counts.
Darn it. Yes, you can use magic.
Excellent. So...
Not excellent.
I've got 11. There we go. So
how could you let that happen?
Guard an extra card.
Well, I'm staying on theme and losing with 8.
So
I only have 5, so I have the lowest.
What did I lose against? What am I doing? It's boarding, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's another one down.
Rhiannon?
I only had 5.
Do you lose another one as well? Yeah. Yep. Okay. So that means that I'm lead. That's the only one that beat Tiffany. And I'm going to pick as my target. Well, Rhiannon's been sat out there for quite long enough, really. I'll pick you.
Me?
And I'm going guns.
Oh, well, sir. Guns, guns, guns. I will do the same.
Okay.
Bring it.
Oh, believe me, I will be.
I'm going to go sailing once more.
That peaceful route has not proven to be beneficial for you, Ricky. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go gunning.
Okay. So yet again, 3 guns, and Ricky's just trying to get out of the way. Let's see if it works for him.
I'm running for them.
Here we go then. 1, 2, and go.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's chucking in big style. Okay, so I've got 12 on 3 cards.
Oh, curses. 10.
Man.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I have 11, except for my top card says +2 cannons versus 1 or 2 cards. So I forget. Nigel, how many cards are you using?
I've got 3. Yeah, so unfortunately you don't get that. Hey. So I just come in broadside raging and that's it. 2 cards. But also, and this is the really nice bit for you guys, if I win with guns, opponent discard +1, so you've all got to discard an extra.
Oh, Nigel!
No! That's my mercenary!
Such a
Hang on,
shame.
I've got a magic trick.
Ah,
Oh boy, what's that?
Can you counter my magic trick?
can I counter your magic trick? No.
Okay, so I was sailing and I got +5 sailing. But it's only short-lived. I've only got 9 anyway. So. I just want to bask in a little bit of pretend glory for 2 seconds.
You swung your wand around. You
Well,
Thanks for
you've done
sharing,
it.
Ricky, but
Yeah.
A for effort.
Oh, man.
okay, so I'm lead again, and I think I'll try and keep the gun thing going and go against Ricky this time, and I'm
You're trying
going
to put me out
gun.
of my misery, aren't you? Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is? Okay. I'm referring to the rule book here, Nigel.
Oh.
Mm.
Maybe this is the problem. You see, I'm trying to understand what I'm doing. I've just got to throw cards and be aggressive. Grr. Okay. I am. Oh, swine. Okay, I'm boarding.
Okay. Tiffany?
Sailing.
Guns.
Okay, that was said with emphasis there. Right, here we go then. 1, 2, and go. Okay, 2 for everyone but Brianna. Right, well, my total, I'm on 4 and 3, 7.
Yes.
Ah.
My total
Nine.
is 4.
What have you got, Ricky?
9.
9.
That's 3.
Yep.
4.
So that was boarding, yeah?
Yes.
So I discard an extra 1, and you get 1 back.
Dang it! I didn't play that well.
What did you have?
I had 2 supports on top, and stupid me, I didn't think that I didn't consider losing and discarding a card. So instead of playing 2 supports, I could have just played 1 and then slime face.
Yeah.
Event cards don't get recovered, do they, Nigel?
Event cards, no. You
So I just
straight
toss
away
it out.
discard
So I
it.
just
And...
throw it to one side in a rage and then pick something up.
Generally the best plan.
And Rhiannon, what was your...
I only had 3.
You only had 3. Okay.
Yep.
So
I got rid of my 2.
Yeah, an extra 2 there as well.
Yeah.
So, well, Ricky's lead again.
Wonderful, wonderful. What does demote mean? That means I can push it back. Can I play that demote trick before I choose, and then my
Absolutely.
next card becomes top card?
Yep, you do it straight away, basically. So for those that don't know, demote basically means you can take his top card and put it further down in the deck where he wants to, wherever it says up to. So if it's demote up to 4 cards, you can make it then 1, 2, 3, the 4th card down, basically.
Okie dokie, wonderful. That's what I'm doing, and then I'm going to challenge somebody.
Yeah.
Who was last time? It was me, wasn't it? So I can pick anyone.
Yep.
Okay then, Nigel. Let's see what you're made of. So it's me v you, and I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for guns.
Oh, look what happens when you're in the lead. All of a sudden, you just want to blow things up.
Okay. I am then going to go sailing. I'm running away at this point. Then Ricky's. That's it. I'm out of here.
Good man.
I'm also going to be sailing.
Me too. I want no part of your violence, sir. How dare you bring it upon me?
All right, everybody. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. 2.
Looks like everybody's 2.
Yeah.
I have 3.
Oh, I missed it. The 3-fingered salute.
Scout's honor.
It's okay. I've only got 8.
Yes. I mean, oh.
I have 9. So.
Oh, Nigel.
To recover 2.
I have a protect. What does that do again?
That means that not that card that protect is on, but any other that you played, you can keep as your top card.
So, okay, so I only have 2, but I have a counter of +7 against cannons or swords or boarding while sailing. So it puts me at 9, which means that we both get the thing. So I discard the 2 that I played, and because he hit me with guns, I still have to discard 2, or do I just...
Yeah, you then have to discard an extra 2 because of his guns, but because you also then countered, you get 2 back.
So I can't discard 2 because these are the last 2 cards I have, or the ones I played.
Okay.
So I think either way we cut it, I'm out unless...
Oh, Tiffany!
Yeah. Tiffany's gone. But let's finish up. What did Rhiannon have?
I have 10. So I will not be discarding extra cards.
Good
In
job.
your face, Ricky.
Well done.
And Rhiannon gets 2 cards back then.
Yeah. Thank God.
So here we go. The totals then. So as the undisputed US champion, we'll leave you to last, Rhiannon, to see what you've got. Ricky, how many cards you got left?
I've got 4 cards left.
Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, Nigel!
Nigel, they don't even look like proper cards. That
They're
can't
not.
be right.
What are you even playing with?
They're just bits of paper that I've got down by the side. At the end of the game, pick up these 8 bits of paper. Look at that. 8.
You're pulling them out your hat. You're pulling them out your hat. That's what you're doing.
I only have 5.
You only have 5. There we go. Ooh.
Congratulations.
So, I win. Hey ho.
I'm still counting it as a victory for me and Ricky too. We're both.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. Whatever. So hopefully people follow that chaos and mayhem that is the multiplayer.
Yeah.
I liked it doing the multiplayer.
I like the support cards and the fact that you've got you've added these extra layers of strategy to the game, so it's really good. Because I was wondering, what can Nigel do to turn this in, to step this up a gear, and you've delivered something that's going to give folks something to be interested in for upgrading. How can you combine this with the original deck, Nigel? What's the idea there?
Sorry, I didn't catch all of that.
How do you combine this if you've got both sets? How do you combine it?
Well, at this point, you literally would just pick whichever faction you're going to be playing. So you can't really combine 3 kingdoms with Mechanauts or with any other faction. You have to stay within that faction.
Right.
So this new one, because it's such a light game, we haven't gone too heavily into the deck crafting aspect. You've got some deck crafting cards within the first game, oddball Aeronauts. We haven't got them in this one. The way we're going to deal with that going forwards is we're going to bring out individual decks. So you'll get a whole new deck, say, of 3 kingdoms, and it'll just be 3 kingdoms with some extra cards in there, events and mercenaries, and some new ones as well that we're planning to bring out. And as soon as you've then got your 2 decks worth, you can either just play them as they are out of the box, or at that point you've got 52, I think that's right, 26 and 26, I can count. You've got 52 cards that you can then use to deck craft. So that's the way that we're aiming to go.
Brilliant. I mean, I got these 2, I think there's 2 mercenaries that we got. Is that right? So these were bringing a big, some heavy numbers, and you can. This is coming with the second set, right? These 2.
Yeah, those 2 are. Yeah, in the first set we had the Dragoneers, and they're the most powerful cards you can get. Right down the bottom corner there, I don't know if you can see, it's a big 6, which basically means that it's got in effect a cost of 6. Most cards, like this one, have just got a cost of 2. So when you're adding mercenaries into the deck now, you don't just have the 1. You can go up to a points cost. So you go points cost of 6. You could agree between you to go, okay, we'll go to points cost of 12 if you want to, and so then you can just add in up 2. So you could end up with 2 great big Dragoneers in there, or you can end up with more different, smaller mercenaries in to give a bit more. So that element's there.
Wonderful. And how long has the Kickstarter got left to run?
I believe now we are 20 days to go. We're at 60%. I think that's right.
Oh,
yeah,
pretty good. For those that may or not have picked up the original Kickstarter deck, the art that you guys did is just on point again with this set of new characters. Like, we've got Canopy Watch, which is like a mix of, like, I think these are flying squirrels, which is just perfect. And it looks like you guys have gotten just more creative with I love this guy, who's like a goat mix person. I don't even know. I just feel like you guys have really developed a lot more unique and interesting characters that fit with the theme of the faction that you guys are going with.
Yeah, a lot of that is down to Lloyd. I mean, he's the artist. He did all the art on the first one. He is my brother, for those that don't know. So I just keep him chained up in the cabin down the end of the garden. Crack the whip. I need another card. Get to it, and it works, because you're right. He comes out with these great pieces of art. But we do spend time going through the cards and looking at the different attributes. So, for example, the deck runners, where their skill higher is sailing. So then they're a bit more oriented towards that. Boarding next, so they've got boarding weapons on them. And Lloyd spends a lot of time working through and making sure that the artwork and the kind of crew or the kind of officer kind of matches up, at least to some degree. So you've got a thematic element then with the stats or with the trick as well. So, yeah, we do try to work that.
And you guys do a great job.
Inviting people on Twitter to help with the naming of some of these guys. So we've got Atticus Oakley E-Squirrel. This one, right? Was this one of the Twitter named ones?
Yeah, in the end, every single card, just like in the first set, every single name came from people either on Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, or who did it on the Kickstarter. So all we've done is as we go through, we pick one for the week that we think best suits that character, and that goes on there. But we keep a record of all the other names that people contribute. And then when we get to the end of the Kickstarter and we go, okay, we've still got 10 cards to name, we go through and we pick names out of all of those. So we don't end up naming any of them. They all come from people that are, out on social media or back us.
That's pretty awesome.
I did not realize that. That's neat, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys are interested in having your name, well, a name you pick, on Oddball, I would recommend following Nigel and his brother on Twitter, and then you can participate in the naming when it happens every week. And
isn't a level also, Nigel's, like to name your own captain or something like that? There's a backer level. I wouldn't know, because Lloyd said he needed someone to just back $1 so he could get his weird numbers. And so I did that. So I'm not going to get to name anything, because Lloyd said I needed to be 323 backers and $1,551. So I did that, and there's my contribution.
Thank you so much. You can still actually anybody.
Oh no, I'm gonna
throw in names.
I'm gonna do more. I got the 6 the last time, so I need to at least do 6 this time so that I can gift them together.
Oh yeah.
Sounds
These are
good
great. These would be great stocking stuffers, but You guys, these won't be deliverable by Christmas, sadly.
No.
Not Oddball Aeronauts 2, but Oddball Aeronauts, the base set, is available. Amazon US, Amazon UK. It's available
Oh, it's
throughout
on
the UK.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Nice.
I actually saw
Nice.
it. I actually believe I saw it in a friendly local game store called Cafe Mox / Card Kingdom up in Seattle. So there are actually copies in friendly local game stores in the U.S. You just gotta go look and hope they're as awesome as Card Kingdom to have stocked it.
Yeah, we've been dealing direct with some stores in the US, but breaking news, we are actually now, one US distributor is taking it, another one is putting out for pre-orders, and we're waiting to hear back on another couple. So you're going to be seeing it
Nice.
in more friendly local gaming stores throughout the US.
Good.
Congratulations.
Awesome. That's
I mean, whatever.
yeah, whatever. We don't need this game in the U.S. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't want it in my bookstore. Get it out of there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Nigel, for coming on and schooling us in the ways of oddball Aeronauts, and thank you, Ricky, for joining us and assisting in schooling us in the way of oddball
No,
Aeronauts.
not us. You.
All right, me. Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna go back to bed, guys. Oh man.
Go play games.
Yeah, thanks very much for putting this on. It's been a blast. Really enjoyed it. Enjoyed it the last time we did this, obviously in the previous Kickstarter. So this was great. And obviously it's even better because I beat Rhiannon. So let's face it, couldn't be better.
Well, no, hold on a minute. Hold on.
Stop it there. Stop it there.
I don't know how that. It didn't come to final blows, okay? We bowed out. Tiffany took it all, and then we're like, oh, that's enough for today. We don't need to take everybody out. So, yeah.
Yeah, I sacrificed myself.
Still counting it as a win
for the country.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking forward to seeing you in 12 months' time for Oddball 3.
Oh yeah, rematch. We're now UK 1, US 1. We got a tiebreaker next year.
Tiebreaker next year. Or obviously, as you guys know, pretty much every Sunday, 7 o'clock GMT, we put Google Hangout up there. Myself and Lloyd are on there. Anybody who wants to join and have a crack at beating myself, Lloyd, or whoever else is on, just do so. Follow
That's true.
Yeah, on Google Plus you can find Maverick News and just follow there, and we'll post up that stuff. And obviously on Twitter, I'll put my Twitter handle there. You can just follow me. I always tweet about it. So yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's a good one. So if you want to play Oddball Aeronauts with people on the internet from across an ocean, check out those Hangout events. Those are awesome. All right, I'm gonna go back to bed.
I'm gonna go play games.
Yeah, well, we all can't be at Lobster Trap, Rhiannon.
Oh, just another day of games, another day tomorrow. Oh man, it's rough.
Yep. All right. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Nigel. Thank you,
Nice to see you
Rhiannon.
guys.
It's great seeing you guys. Goodbye, Internet.